show off some of the custom projects I'm working on. I have work in progress. Main one right now is my merged Hulk. Those don't know what the merged Hulk is. They took the Savage Hulk, the Gray Hulk, and Banner and merged them all in one body. Like they all got merged into the powerful green Hulk body. It's like his psyche was split into three. Basically, what they described it's like the green Hulk was his id, the Gray Hulk the ego, Banner was the super ego, and they all got merged into the Green Hulk's body. And I was wanting to make a custom of that figure using the KO 80th anniversary body. And I always remember the colors being so much brighter and vibrant during that time too for the Hulk. So I'm working on it. This is not going to be the final finish too. This is after it's been sealed. It's a gloss coat sealer. Then after this is all set up right now, after this video, I'll hit it with some dull coat. Dull it down. The upper body, the skin tones, we'll get like a satin coat after that. All the clothing parts will stay flat. I get a pretty nice detail, shading onto the parts. And all this is starting to look really good. On the pants, I did the burnt sienna, did a wash, then I dry brushed a little bit of leather brown. And with this being the KO, all these parts are held together with screws, so it's very customizer friendly. The only tough part's going to be is getting the pins back in the legs, because I mentioned before, like on the teardown on the Juggernaut video and stuff, that's a lot harder plastic. So hopefully you can get in there without marring up any of the paint. Also, I finally shipped my Maestro figures. I'm going to be doing the boot swap with the KO Juggernaut. That's one of the things I use on this too, or the lower body, for the legs and the knees. And the waist piece is from the KO Juggernaut that I took these from for the Maestro. I thought it'd be fitting too to have a Smart Hulk, Merged Hulk ready for when I get the Maestro. And one other thing I'm finally going to get around to doing, I got an extra leader to finish up my extra complete Gamerverse Abomination. I've had this head for a while, just haven't got around to painting it, so I'm going to get this painted up and I'm going to put some details on this, on the rest of the body. Detail it out, because like they didn't paint any of the claws. Could use some washes, some dry brushing to bring out some more of the detail in the figure. To get all the spines painted here, they didn't paint them on the shoulders and stuff. I want to detail all that out. And this is an idea I got from James Roseboro, aka Gamma Beast Customs. Since I got the extra leader, to me, this is just so plain. The colors are just too primary, no shading whatsoever. What's really crazy about this? Well, this one's got a bunch of paint flaws on the body. So, I saw he took a Supreme Scientist from AIM, took the belt off, added some silver accents, put the leader head on there. I thought that looked fantastic, since I like it so well. I wanted to replicate that. Shout out to Gamma Beast Customs for that idea. Also, too, I'm painting up some extra heads. I got a few of these. I bought 3 of these. Get around all the parts. 3 of the Marvel Select Hulks. I want to try to paint some extra heads up. And this is a casting of the Ragnarok Gladiator Hulk from Marvel Select. I've already fitted it to the body. Been working on getting the paints to match up. Like I said, this is not the final finish. He'll look more like the chest, the rest of the body once it's done. And I'm painting up a few other heads for some friends. I got a few of these Smart Hulk heads. These started out as casting. I got these from Glassman Customs years ago. It's an enlarged casting of the Toy Biz Smart Hulk head. I modified it, and because that head is like, comes up like right about here. I built up the material on the back, resculpted the hair. Works out very good for like a Marvel vs. Capcom head too, which that Hulk is styled after the Smart Hulk. I also got these from the Onyx Customs. They're enlarged Toy Biz Face-Off Hulks heads. Painting up 2 sets of these, one for me, one for a buddy. And these are getting close. I got the base tones, some shading and highlights. I got detail of the mouths, eyes, and finish the hair up. So I'm going to do a Maestro. I got the other Maestro coming. I have another Maestro I'm going to make using this one on one of the big DCUC Build-A-Figure collecting hack figures. This got a nose job. One thing I didn't like about this head sculpt on the old Toy Biz one, his nose was tiny. I mean, teeny tiny. So I built the nose up a little bit, resculpted the nose. And some of the camo green I got from Testers. Actually, a pretty good match for the green. And, as you can see, I have another priming work in progress. This is going to be a final form prime. With this one, I'm just taking my time. We're going every now and then. So I'm not in a hurry because I already got another prime on my shelf. So I got the first form prime. This is basically a replacement for one of the ones I showed off before. Another prime collector. It's in his hands now. I can see where I put the magnets in. I sculpted back over it. You can see the magnets are in the shoulders. That's the way I hold the capes on. Speaking of capes, a friend of mine from Instagram, Don Sawyer, he wanted to help me out with that. He made this fantastic looking cape. Wired cape. And this turned out fantastic. I have a friend of mine that did the vinyl graphic on the back for the P. But I got a nice wired cape for Final Form Prime. And check out the Don's soft good stuff. It looks really cool. He does some great work. It's got a little bit of puppy hair on it right now, so I should have got that off before the video. And with my buddy, I got another cape for this one, this prime. I made this one as basically, I haven't showed this one off. Like when I first started making Ultraverse characters, Marvel Legends wasn't doing 6-inch figures. So the only thing we had was DCUC. And I made some like Adam Bob, Solitaire, and Electrocute. And my original plan before I made my Caliban-based primes was use a Despero. I had DC Universe Classics Despero. And I thought it'd be really cool to go ahead and finish out that idea. That's when I got these, originally got these heads made in large Hyperion heads. I got Glassman Customs do the enlargements for these heads for me, particularly for this body. Just happened to work out. It's the same size, same height, and it worked out perfectly on the Caliban body. But I want to have interchangeable capes. Since I was doing a DC style body, I just used the rubber cape for now. And this one's from a Chinese seller. These are made for a Storm Collectibles Shao Kahn. I got these a while back, and I got my friend to put the logos on. So I'm going to do a soft goods, interchangeable soft good cape for my DC style prime. But that's what I'm working on right now. I should be able to finish up my Hulk, my Smart Hulk, this weekend. Not much left to do. Put the finishing coats onto the body, finish out the head. I want to do dry brushing on the hair, pull out the green. It's not staying black. It'll have some black undertones, but I want to do 2 shades of green dry brushing over top the hair, paint the eyes. And on the channel, I got a nice tutorial for painting eyes. That's what the method I'll be using to paint these eyes on this figure. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.